Good morning. Thanks for joining me here at Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Dean Jones, and boy do I have a coach for you today. This is a brand new London Aire 2025 4551. We just got it in a few days ago. I don't know if you saw Mark's video on the Essex. They kind of came in as a brother and sister type package. We got a red one, red and black with an Onyx package that we just showed, but we also have this London Aire. Gorgeous, gorgeous custom paint. Onyx package. You can see the beautiful American racing wheels. You can see the black handle, the black mirrors, all the black accents. London Aire is black. Just a gorgeous, got the stainless steel that's powder coated black. It's just one just stunner of a coach. There's also, it's kind of a cloudy day today. You really can't see it, but there's a bunch of different colors inside these dark areas that are just beautiful when the sun's shining. It's just kind of a shame we can't see that today, but there's plenty other stuff to look at. So we'll just go ahead and get started. So it's on the Spartin chassis. We got our diesel fill right here. Of course, we got our form-fitted slides like Newmar always has. In our first bay here, we have a great Dometic freezer. It's on a nice slide tray that actually comes out past where that slide comes out. So you can get to your, if you want a frozen, you want a refrigerated or both, you can do that. Very dynamic cooler there. Really nice durable tray. We also have a little shelf here where we can store some stuff and still get to our, our cooler. This is a 110 and a 12 volt freezer. We got both wired in there for you. Another thing, I'll show you on this side. We have power slide trays with shelves above them. So just plenty of places to put stuff down here. Easy glide. Switches are on the door, so you don't have to go down here and find a switch. We also have insulated basement like all Newmars. And of course we have our star foundation. That's our superstructure that keeps this thing from twisting and turning and just going down the road and holding up these big thick walls. If you follow our channel, you know all about the star foundation. A little bit more storage here. You see we got some extra tiles. The tiles on this coach were a custom order. This was a custom paint, custom tile. This is a one-off coach. And I don't think I've seen a better looking London Aire on the road ever. I kind of like the black package myself. Got more storage right here. We got our central back there. We've got our slide controllers. Everything's real easy to get to. This here is just this isn't a power tray, but it's still really easy to get in and out. Over here we have some electronics. Our fuse panel. Really easy to get to. You just remove this. And this is nice that this covers here, because if you're washing the coach, you don't want a bunch of water coming through. Not that these seals are pretty tight, but you never know, so they just put a nice little protective cover on it. What's nice about this coach too is you do have outdoor entertainment right here with your Samsung and your Bose soundbar. This is really going to make tailgating really nice. You can also just Bluetooth into here and jam some music when you're out at the races. You'll notice over here there's a camera on the side. That camera is stitched together with all 4 cameras around here to give you 360. And not only do you get it in your dash, you get it in your little navigation screen for your passenger. I'll show you that in a minute. Over here we have docking lights, just a gorgeous tag. Look at that, those wheels are just beautiful. This is a steering tag. So when you're at low speeds, this thing turns. As you can see, it's a little turn now. Like all Newmars, we do have our egress door. I'll demonstrate that inside. But we have our def tank here. Another thing we could do on the Spartin chassis is we can actually throw an air light on these little valve stems and air up our airbags all the way around manually. Maybe a switch goes bad or something, you need to air them up, you can do so. Right here we have our chassis batteries, our chassis shut off. We have our air dryer, our filter. Everything's really easy to get to, super clean. Spartin does a great job of that. This is the first time I've seen this. This is your blind spot. You have blind spot monitors on your mirrors, which is first time I've ever seen that. And these are your sensors there. Right here we have a 15-liter Cummins ISX. It's a 605 horse, 1950 pound-feet of torque. Just a beautiful big chassis. And this is the entry level of the top three, the London Aire, and you just get all this power. You're never gonna hurt for torque going up the hills. It's got pulling power. That's gorgeous. 20,000 pound hitch. You've got your 7-way. You've got your airline already. And you also have Voyager camera hookups right there. That's an option. That's been opted on this guy. But just a beautiful back cab. You just marvel at that look going down the road. And it's gonna breathe just fine. You can put a nice big boxy trailer behind this because you have a side radiator. Over here we have our other side def tank fill. You kind of get a color of that blue there, but there's also a graphite stripe in here. It's just beautiful. Right here we have a place for gloves, maybe a sewer hose. I believe these are part of the sensors as well. Here's our wet bay, Senecon, you gotta have that. We all know what that is. That's just gonna pump the waste uphill, downhill. It's gonna make emptying this thing a breeze. It's gonna pump it out. It's a quicker system. You can also gravity feed it here. We've got a monitor, good place for paper towels, which you're gonna need out here. You have a stainless steel outdoor shower. We have our this is where we fill our water here, already hooked up to the tanks and the city fill. Low point drains. This is tells you if we're gonna city fill, manual fill. You can actually use city and fill at the same time. We got gray and black tank rinses, more low point drains, and we've got a really nice Clear Liquid Master filter on this guy. This actually keeps your water clean, but it also keeps your whole plumbing system from calcifying. So definitely use that, keep up on those filters, and you'll just have easy plumbing from here on out. Here's our 50 amp power. To power our 350, we have three 15,000 BTU ACs up there. Just really easy to use here. Pull this out. This is your switch here. Really easy to pull it back in. We do have a 30 amp here if you want to jump off the coach. We have a surge protector here. And this is where we're going to put our park cable if we're at that nice campsite. They're going to provide cable for you. One thing to notice I didn't point out on the other side, we do have window awnings all around. I don't have the awnings out because it's really windy and kind of nasty out today, but just these come down and offer great shade for inside when it's really sunny out. Right here we have our Oasis Chinook. It's a diesel burner, 2 electric burner hydronic heating. This heats your water, it heats your coach. It runs off engine heat. It's just a great system. It's kind of like your AquaHot, but we feel like it's a little better because you get 2 electric burners. Here's the other side of your basement, and that tray comes out both sides. There's no shelf here, but you have a little bit lower slide, but you still get plenty of headroom to put stuff in. And here's the other one. This is the little guy next to your freezer over there. This is a really nice lithionic system. You have 2 3,000 watt inverters. These are heated batteries, full lithium, expandable. It's just, so you could actually run your ACs without your generator one of your ACs going down the road. So we get into all that when we show you how this works. There's a lot to learn on this coach. Here's your other diesel fill. And we have our chassis electronics. We also have our generator running, so we keep it all nice and toasty inside. A couple things to point out though. We do have extra fuses on the door. This is where we're going to open and shut this big front cap. Anytime you might have a fuse out, just come out here, take this out, put it in there, you're good to go. You got a beautiful 12.5 quiet diesel generator. It's running. You can kind of hear it out here, but not too bad. We got hot water for our windshields. We got air for our, you know, if we want to air up something. We got our air horns right here. They're going to hear you coming. But let me shut this because I want you to take a look at this front end. I mean, it's just, this Onyx package just really makes this front end pop. Those dark mirrors. Just a gorgeous London Aire. It's just absolutely gorgeous. The stock number on this guy is 5N250192 for reference. What do you see the inside of this guy? It's just amazing. It's my favorite part because it's freezing out here. Ah, nice. Whew. So I'm just going to give you a look at when it's closed. Really nice gray leather, beautiful cabinetry, little metal trim pieces in here. That's the first time I've seen them do this. So just a really easy thing to get to your refrigerator. Maybe if you need to use the bathroom, just jump in here. A lot of good space here. So we'll go ahead and open her up. Let me start back here. Grab my clipboard. It's got a different kind of boot. That's something I haven't seen before. I haven't seen the like the metal trim, but you still see all the Amish craftsmanship inside. The beautiful HVAC going down the middle of this coach. That's one thing you're always going to see with Newmar. Everything's in a straight line on these ceilings, so all the air or heat comes in not on top of these slides, but down in the coach when you're riding back here. The 4550 was my favorite floor plan in the London Aire too. Let me go ahead. So some of the specs on this coach, we got a length of 44 foot 10 inches, a width of 8.5 feet. We have a height of 13 foot 4 inches, a little higher than the Dutch stars and what have you. Interior height is 6'11", just under 7 feet in here. Dry weight of 46,000 pounds, 46,200. This coach will hold 7,800 pounds. A lot of payload. Again, towing is 20,000 pounds. And GVWR is 54,000 even, sorry. So this is a hydraulic slide, full wall slide, coming down real nice and easy. Love that tile. It's the custom mortar tile. My manager ordered this. He just really knocked it out of the park. So let's go back in the back and work our way forward. The interior decor is Montera, Morel glazed maple. High gloss is the cabinet color. So we come back here, kind of hear that motor running a little bit, not too bad. Got this beautiful smoked glass mirror. Really good at design feature. We have a nice lit closet, kind of a full timer closet. Got all these little cubbies there, nice hanging space there all the way across. Nice dark cabinet pulls all throughout. Serious did a really great job on this gloss woodwork. Cabbie panels throughout, they're all digital. I'll go over these real quick. You can do your shades on this guy, your fans, your TVs, water pump, your lighting. Let's do this. This is one of my favorite lights in here. Just really sets this bathroom off. We have, this is our egress door. I'll show you this on the outside. This opens up in case you have to come out the back in an emergency, and you just pop this little panel off, that ladder drops, and you're down, you're walking out of this coach, you're not jumping out. A lot of tumbled marble, kind of travertine looking stuff in here. Great shower, really big shower actually. Got our teak seat here, or horizontal drain. No puddling in this floor. You got this nice kind of travertine look here, and it's also on your backsplash behind you. It does have the water miser. It's gonna cycle your water through that Oasis until it gets to temperature. This light's gonna come on, and then you just turn your valve in your shower and you're not wasting fresh water or filling up your gray tank. So great dark metal all throughout this coach. One of the biggest showers they make. We do have access here to your washer and dryer if you need to turn off a valve. Medicine cabinet here. His and her sinks, his and his sinks, whatever you got. Plenty of drawers here. They're gonna soft close. We also have, these are the little registers from the Oasis hidden in plain sight. They're all through the coach. There's blowing nice warm air here. We have 110 on both sides here. And let's show you that. This is where you can do your laundry. Splendid, stackable. 110. Dryer is vented outside, so it's gonna breathe well. Got a nice little drawer here. You do have a step down there, something you'd get used to. Let me get into the master here. Let me, nice king bed. We do have our leaves for our expandable booth. That booth is really, really neat. I'll show you that in a minute. This is on a slide. Slide does have windows on both sides. They do open for cross ventilation. And then you have, in Newmar fashion, 110 up here. If you look under here, you've got these little ports on both sides. If you wanted to put a CPAP machine or something to that effect, you could plumb it right through there. We do have reading lights on here. We also have a KIB panel here. We can operate the coach when we're in bed. If we forget to turn the bathroom light off, or maybe there's a light up front, or courtesy lights on and you want to turn those off, you can do so right there. And we've got more, and notice these are all carpeted, so anything you put up there is not going to rattle going down the road. Here's another one of our Oasis registers right there. There's another one on this wall. We do have little cubbies here on both sides. They do have 110 with the small and the big USBs there. You can charge your electronics right there. Again, beautiful plenum here, nice woodwork. This does come down to clean your filters. What you won't see in a Newmar is, as you get like maybe, I mean, I don't even think the Bay Stars have them, but you're never gonna see that little white thing from your AC. You're gonna have like 8 inches of insulation there, so when that AC is blowing, you're not really hearing that compressor like you would on the other models that are out there. But we do have, this is an interesting vented cabinet for electronics. We do have our USBs that go to this really nice TV here. This is another exit window. Hopefully you'd use the bathroom egress door, but we do have a window that opens here. Our oh, got that back up. So we do have day and night shades in here. Let me get the night shade. Oh, it's right there. Hold on. So you have the day one and you have the night one. And those are all mechanical throughout the whole coach. We have a lot of drawer space in here. I like these at kind of waist level for ties, socks, that sort of thing. And we got 6 really deep guys right here. And you'll see you could put a lot of stuff in there. Soft close. That's going to hold these against those stiles real nice and tight, so you're not rattling going down the road. I drove this coach over. It's super, super, super quiet. Really tight build. And that varies from one coach to another. Newmar has a pretty good quiet coach. Part of the reason is because the construction. We have a little different kind of wall. These aren't laminated walls, they're stick framed walls. So that's the master. Then we get into the beautiful pantry. I don't think it gets much better than that. These are adjustable, but kind of set up nice as they are. Nice lit. These lock together. They corral all your goods so you can pack them in tight. You don't have to hear them going down the road. Places for, you know, baking sheets, what have you, there. Just love all the black in this guy. Here's our refrigerator. Brand new, as you can see, Whirlpool. Do have another water filter in here to really make that water taste good coming out of that door there. And of course your ice maker, real dynamic little freezer down there. Not the biggest freezer, but definitely adequate. You do have a lock on this guy, so you want to lock that going down the road, so you take those left turns, you don't have all your stuff sitting out here. Here's our traveling bath. Let me turn some lights on in here. Get a good look at this guy. Of course, when the slides are in, you don't want to jump across your bed to get to the restroom, so we have a nice little travel bath. Also real nice if, you know, there's multiple people that need to use the restroom. We also, this is our dustpan. We can sweep whatever we want into that, and it's going to suck it down into that vacuum below, or we can do attachments that we have, and it'll go from end to end on this coach. But we have some electronics up here. This is going to be your breaker box. Just like a house, you got a lot of stuff going on here. So if you have anything that won't come on, chances are you're going to pop a breaker, put it back on, and you're good to go. We do have some fuses here with some replacements. Hopefully that's not something you're in this cabinet a whole lot. Newmar does a pretty good job of building these things right. So tile backsplash, all solid surface countertops. We have a little bit more storage there. Nice little place for maybe some TP. We also molded sink in the countertop. A little bit more storage there. And of course, behind that beautiful lit mirror, we have a great place to maybe plug in a hair dryer or something like that. So a fully functioning half bath on a mid-hinge door. This door is designed to not run into the refrigerator when you're going down the road and your slides are in. So that's kind of what that whole thing's about. You just pop this open, grab it, and you're good to go. Here's our silver leaf. This is the brain of the operation. Of course, we have it on the heater here because we wanted it nice and warm in here. Here's all your tanks, your AC power, what's going on there, your DC power. Your generator, you can set it up with the automatic gen start. If you want to keep a certain temperature in your coach, maybe you're hiking, you have a dog in the coach, you can use this feature here. Your water management, and this is your climate. Don't forget this, it's got full floor heat throughout. What I do like about the climate though, is you got 4 different zones. A lot of times you have kitchen and living room together. You have 2 separate zones in this guy. So they just really they just keep doing better and better things. We have all of our shades. We can put all our shades down. As you see, the windows are, which I'm going to put those back up because part of the beauty of this coach is just how nice and bright it is in here with all these big windows. Coming over to the kitchen, a lot of counter space. I don't think it gets much bigger than that. I just love that gloss. It really sets this coach out. Got a nice little drawer there on an angle cut. Very, very nice. Again, all black faucets. This beautiful black undermount sink. Doesn't that just set that kitchen off? All ceramic tile backsplash. Beautiful big window to observe your campsite while you're cooking. We do have lights under here. Let's turn those on. Do have just storage everywhere. Anywhere they could give you storage, they could. Here's one of those nice vents from the Oasis, pumping out nice heat for the day. Here we have a place where you could actually put 2 of these in there if you wanted. Maybe you recycle or something. Here's your manuals. I don't think there's an option this doesn't have really. Does have Starlink on top. We do have a great little dishwasher in there. Good place for silverware when you get all your remotes where they need to go. And of course, there's no propane on this coach. It is True Induction. And like all other Newmars, usually you can take this outside if you want. Plug it into your 110 outside, cook outside if you need to. And this is the new generation Whirlpool convection microwave and air fryer. This is a brand new model. I've never seen one like this. So you can air fry on it, you can cook, bake. It's really, really nice. And we also have, this is interesting, counter extender. It's really trimmed. They used to be like really bulky up top, but they've kind of made this a little bit more like smaller, but it's still just as functional, but super clean. Super clean on that. There's our Starlink. There's Starlink on there, so get satellite internet. You can't do better than that. Over here, let me show you this. This is, hope I don't get this wrong. This is the first time I've seen this. So we have, usually we have 2 chairs in the back. We got to come out here, unfold them. This is a Villa expandable booth or something, what they call it. But bring this out, it just pops up automatically. Then we have a nice little deal there. I love this. It's one of those what will they think of next things. So maybe you have a couple friends come over to play cards, or gonna cook for some friends. You just bring this out. Those 2 little leaves that I showed you in the under the bed, they go right there. And for support, you just put this little leg there, and you've got a big booth. It's something else. It's a really nice design. You don't have to worry, and it's just as comfortable on the outside as it is on the inside. You don't get stuck with the folding chairs. Love how that looks. Again, solid surface, beautiful tops. And then when you're ready to put it away, just push a couple buttons. Takes a minute, but doesn't take a whole lot of effort. You'll notice London Aire does not have any carpet in the coach. It's all tile all throughout the whole coach, which is a desired feature of the higher end coaches. We also, I don't know if you can get a look at this, but we have US or 110 in these window seals over there with the USBs in them. So if you wanted to charge something sitting here, or maybe plug in a laptop or something, not a problem. We've got more storage over the booth. They're not real deep, but you know, got to get your storage where you can. I also like the timeless kind of design of some of these valances. Sometimes they can date them. I don't think this one's going to have that problem. Just a real modern and classic kind of mixed together. All that storage up there. Let's see here. A lot of lights that we don't have on. And the wall lights are even nice. They come on. So just beautiful lighting in here. Nice power theater seats. The coach sleeps 4. And one could put an air mattress in there because it is opposing slides. But let's show you time to watch a movie, pop up the televator, kick back in these theater seats, and you're good to go. Here's our slide cabinet, audio video for that TV that's coming up. Notice there's insulation all around this thing. So your floor is insulated, your attic's insulated, the floor of your basement's insulated, your walls are 3-inch like framed C-channel walls. It's just going to be super quiet. It's going to be easy to heat, easy to cool. You can't beat a Newmar that way. And then if you do have, I just love these with the black mirrors underneath there. But if you want to set up a bed for a guest or maybe some family traveling with you, super simple. Just pop this up. Lay this down and you're good to go. No air mattresses to fill up. This is memory foam. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. A lot easier than the old air mattress ones. You do have seat belts back there. And then when you're done with that, just put it back together and you got a couch. You do have 110 on both sides. Great placement for that. We do have a nice, really big Bose sound bar that really makes watching that TV really, really nice. Over here we have a little more of our Starlink routers. This is our beautiful Girard awning to go all the way down the coach. I would have had those out today, but it's a little breezy. We got our window awnings out here that I showed you on the outside. We have our step lockout. We have step, there it just came in. I had it locked out. We have exterior LED. When these slides are out, you can put this LED on and it just shines light at the ground. It's just gorgeous. If we would have had it on at night, I would have done that. We have a lithium shut-off button, which is absolutely the coolest thing. You don't have to go out there and wake up. So when your lithium goes dormant for a while, maybe you store it for a couple months, it'll go to sleep. You hit that button and it wakes them up. You don't have to go out there and reach in there. So I love having this button here. We have our slide buttons. That's what I open the slides with. We have drapes for the sides here. The door. That's the big drape there when you want to do that. And then you have your drape right there. Security lights. We do have an antenna on top that'll get over the airwaves. Pretty simple system. They got most of it on that big panel I showed you on the back. And that panel used to be under here, but now it's on the wall by the bedroom. Great place to put little knickknacks. We got another TV. That's an option. So that's a TV if you're at the booth. Maybe you don't want to look this way. You can put the same picture on both and kind of have a watch party if you're watching maybe a football game or something. We do have our Girard awnings. Those are our controllers there. What's nice about this, I love this. So you can see, you know, a lot of this, you got navigation, and we might want to put in an address when someone's driving, but you can also hit the cameras, and you could also monitor what's going on here as well as here. They've completely made this one screen. It used to be a split screen system, like that edition. I'll step in here and show you a few of the features on the chassis. Notice that little amber triangle on your mirror. You also got turn signals there, but that's blind spots like you have in your cars now, and this is the first coach I've ever seen with it. Not that it might not be the first, but it's the first I've seen. We do have a nice toll window there. Our Allison gearbox there. We do have HWH computerized leveling with manual dump. That's going to use air and jacks to get you level. We have our lights. We have a tag dump. We can dump this tag. There's an automatic feature. That's probably the best way to go. Just let the coach tell you what to do. But if you start feeling scrubbing, you can always just dump that. We have traction override. We have automatic high beams that'll come on and off as you're going down the road. That's nice. You don't have to monitor that. We do have a trailer brake in here, already integrated trailer brake. Let me get this out of the way so you can see that beautiful digital screen. We also have comfort drive. It used to be you'd have to go through here to get to your comfort drive. Now what's comfort drive? Comfort drive is that steering effort, computer controlled steering, where if you're feeling you're fighting the coach on maybe a mild windy day or a little heavier wind, or you're on a crowned highway and you're trying to fight the coach, you can actually take some of that out of the steering so you're not experiencing driver fatigue. It also keeps these wheels straight. When you're in motion, the comfort drive always wants to bring the wheels back to straight. It's not going to fight you, but what's beautiful about it is when you lined up to your spot and you're backing in, and we do that a lot here with all these little striped off areas, you just point this in, you line up your stripe, you let go of the steering wheel and just coast back, and it's just a straight line. You're not asking someone to tell you where your wheels are. Just a great feature. Newmar feature. I don't know if I'd buy a rig without one, but we do have our phone, our audio, our home thing. We can get in the screen. We can actually change this up a little bit. We got, oh, this is our audio. This is our phone, I'm sorry. We have our windshield wipers here. We can go, we can actually clean that windshield off right there. Really easy just with a touch. You get real used to that after a little while. Standard HVAC. We have our visors, more shades and visors as we're going down the road, so you don't have to get up and hit those here. You can lock this and unlock it. Here's our generator we're running. Courtesy lights, docking lights. We have overhead fans, because that gets a little greenhouse kind of hot when you're going down the road with big old windshield. You can kind of cool that off. We have a heavy tow feature on here, which is really nice. It's a trailer mode. It's just going to make your transmission shift a little bit better. And we also can jump the chassis batteries with the house batteries and vice versa. So maybe you left your headlights on and your chassis battery isn't, and that's what starts your generator. Maybe that's down a little bit. You want to start your generator. You hit the chassis batteries, hit the generator, it pops right on. Everything starts charging. It's a really good feature. We got a little bit of storage there. And let me get this off. We have phone charger here, wireless. We have a phone charger here that's wireless. Cup holder, and again, we got our deal there. Just really, really nice. The seats are super comfortable. We also have, when you turn around here, you can kick these out. They make nice little recliners for the conversation pit. And that's about it for the London Aire today. It's just a gorgeous piece. There's not one like it anywhere. If you want to talk about it, give me a call. My name is Dean Jones, 720-347-7063. Or you can email me at dean.jones@transwest.com. Thanks for touring this beautiful coach, and we'll see you next Friday.